it going? Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in, guys, to another episode of Behind the Song. And like I said before, I've been surprised people have been digging these behind the song videos. But I suppose it's cool because if you like the song, you'd like to know a little bit more about it than what you can actually learn just listening to the tune. So this version is about my song called "If the Devil Looks Like You," which is the first single that I cut. In 2019. So that was my first single ever that I got to cut when I came to Nashville. Pretty cool. Met a guy named Chris Goff, who was a cool dude, and he was actually working at a bank as a bank manager, but he does a lot of music things on the side as well. And he talked to me, he was very nice, and kind of reached out and gave me a great deal on basically helping me produce a song. And the guy has a long list of accolades in the music community. His family used to be in a gospel band, family gospel band that was on the Opry many times. So a very musical guy, had a great setup in his house, and he gave me a smoking deal and was like a very nice guy that helped me out get that first song recorded. And it was awesome because we had some top-notch players on that thing. You don't realize in Nashville sometimes people that are playing on studio records, like how good they are and who they play for. I mean, there was guys playing on that record that play for George Strait. It's like legit artists, top level guys. And gals, and that are just fantastic. So it was very cool, and it turned out awesome because he took my song and he's a guy that he can hear other things, and he gives suggestions on like, what do you think about this? How do you feel the song going this way? And the more and more I've become an actual artist, I can sit there and when I play a song, I can hear like, ooh, fiddle would be really cool doing a lick like this, or the bass line doing this. And I'm learning more and more about that. As you become more of a well-rounded artist, you can hear those things, I think. And that's what's starting to happen for me. So I'm becoming more of a true songwriter where I can hear what I want. Of the songs I've cut, I think it seems to be the most popular. It's the most commercial song. And if you've listened to my other videos, I've talked a little bit about that. Basically what that means is that sometimes a more simplistic song that's more repetitive is going to do better. People, especially nowadays with country radio, they need to be short songs, probably about 3.5 minutes or less, and they need to be repetitive because that's the audience that country radio goes after. Most of the country stars of today, their songs aren't necessarily lyrically, content-wise, maybe as good as songs 10 years ago or 20 years ago. I feel that the story in country music is kind of what I've always come to listen to. A lot of times that story is not there anymore. So the thing I respect about my own song here is I think there's still a story there. There's still a message, but it's a fun, simplistic message that anybody that likes music can get behind. And I think that's why it's been popular. I didn't put any money into the song other than to record it. I didn't push it, on any platforms. I didn't push any radio promo, and it's got spins on radio in different parts of the Midwest and on Spotify too. It's not a ton compared to a lot of people, but it's got about 40 or 50,000 streams of just organic streams that did not come from me pushing it money-wise, and that's pretty impressive in my opinion for a first song, not getting pushed by anything, independent artist, and it gets almost 50,000 streams on Spotify and all the other platforms combined. So I was pretty proud of that, and that's pretty cool. And the neat thing is too, the more songs I cut and the more people that find my music, those streams continue to go up. And that's what's really cool about making music for a living, because it's just a snowball that hopefully, if you're doing it right, it's a good snowball. It doesn't go downward, it continues to go up. But If the Devil Looks Like You, I wrote that when I got to town, and I was sitting down here in this room actually, and was putting it together, and I had the idea of like just a really pretty woman coming into like a bar or somewhere like that, and she just one of those ones that you stop and you just like, she just grabs your attention, just absolutely takes it, and no matter what you do, you're in trouble because you're like, man, like I can't look away, but at the same time it's just like I know she's trouble, and it's it's a simplistic, but it's a fun kind of a bopping good groove to this song, and it's a lot of fun to play live. People really seem to like this one. It's a foot stomper for sure. It's called If the Devil Looks Like You. My name is Tyler Deaver, and thank you so much for hanging out here at my YouTube channel, wherever you might be, or maybe it's Facebook or Instagram. If you don't mind too, if you like the content I put out and you like my music, I'd sure appreciate if you hit that subscribe button right there. That helps me out a ton. Just getting followers on Facebook and Instagram and of course on YouTube as well. That helps broaden my audience. If you enjoy one of my songs, I'd sure love if you share it on social media or put it on a playlist that you have on Spotify or whatever. That stuff, it may seem like little to nothing, but it truly does help me. When you share something like that, it helps me out a ton. It can actually help me get better placements and get my music out to more people that might enjoy it. So truly though, guys, thank you so much for streaming my music and listening to me ramble. So cheers to you.